the dean of students at Cushing Academy who bet on me. He was like, man, if you get your grades from C's to A's and you play 2 varsity sports, this place cost, in 94, this place cost $35,000 a year. We will give you aid and you will have a place to learn. And that allowed me to become an adult. It allowed me the opportunity of being in a diverse group of students who, man, there's like royalty that goes to that school. And then there's fucking poor kids. My roommate was a basketball player from Compton, and then we got kids with generational wealth who they're naming buildings after. But when it's just like 450 kids in a social experiment, money goes away and you just kick it. So I learned to be friends with everybody, but I wouldn't have learned that in West Newbury, where it's 99.9% white, 1,200 people in a small town, no stoplights. You either leave or you never leave. Like just little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like like, man, I should do this. And deciding to meet my dad where he's at and be like, dude, whatever I thought you were, you're not. You're just you. And I love you for you. And man, when we sit, there's some shit that he'll say that's all fucked up. You know, he said some shit yesterday that like, I don't think John's last opponent should be there. And people listen to him because he's a wrestling fan. He's like in the kind of like the weird subculture zeitgeist. And I want to call my dad and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But then like, no, he's doing what he does. This is him. Yeah. This is the this is the John Cena I love. This is the guy I can sit down with. And part of that is being able to process all that, but the opportunity I get from that. I've learned about my father's story. I've learned about what he wants to do with his life, why he does what he does, maybe what he wanted to do, dreams he didn't have, so I can gain wisdom from there. But it's just, that's the hard part. It's like getting out of your own fucking way to do the thing you really want to do. The easy thing to do is to hold a grudge against my dad. What I really wanted to do was tell my dad I love him and sit down with him and be like, yo, let's fucking break bread. Yeah. Talk about whatever you want. And now we do that, and it's great. But that's awesome. That's a small example of the easy thing to do is sit on the couch and say, fuck it. Somebody else's fault.
Right.
Yeah. The tough thing to do is like life is handing me a moment right now. And dude, I don't bat 1,000. I mean, it's more like Major League Baseball. I'm hoping 300 gets me in the Hall of Fame. Like if I can capitalize on 30% of the moments that life gives me and squander the other 70%, I believe I will go into the ground being like, man, I earned life.
If you can capitalize on 30% of the moments, you are in the 1% of human beings that have ever lived.